How's everybody doing tonight? Tonight we're going to do 3 delicious martini cocktails. I'm just going to wait for people to join on. 2 of these cocktails are already on the castle menu, so you don't need to worry about that. I know last couple of times I did a few little complicated things with not having anything on the menu, but this time 2 of them are on the menu, and one of them is not, but that's fine. We'll just do the same thing that we usually do. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing 3 martini cocktails. No, I'm good. I got it. Thank you, though. Blake's being a bro. Thanks, bro. So what a lot of people don't know is that a martini is more like a category of cocktail, kind of like a sour or an old-fashioned. It's more like a template rather than just a single cocktail. When most people think of martinis, they think of James Bond, gin martini, vodka martinis, shaken, not stirred. If you're going to make a dry martini, stir it, don't shake it. Which we're going to be doing a dry martini today. That is the one martini that is not on the menu. So if you want to order the dry martini, I'll put the link up in the caption. Just give me 1 second. Oh, nope, that's not it. Toast Tab, that's it. Go to toasttab.com/thecastlebeverly.com, hit the Cosmopolitan button, and then type in the notes dry or dry martini. So I guess what we'll start off with is the Cosmopolitan. Just give me 1 second, I'll be right back. I do. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to grab a lemon. Ellie, you were right. We did have lemons. Ellie gave me 2 thumbs up. Ellie's here right now, which was fun. So yeah, we're going to be doing 3 martinis. We're going to start with the Cosmopolitan, which is on the Castle website, toasttab.com/thecastlebeverly.com. You can hit the Cosmopolitan button, and I will make you a Cosmopolitan. If you want me to make it for you right here on camera, order it right now, and I'll make it for you on camera. And as always, please tip your bartender. You can support me directly on Venmo at Stephen-Rudin. So we're going to start off. This is called a coupe glass. We're going to start off with our coupe. I'm going to chill it first, so I'll be right back. So if you need to chill a glass quickly, the best way to do it is to put ice in the glass and then fill it up with soda water. The carbonated water helps it cool down faster. So I'm going to leave this right here to let that chill while we make our cocktail. So like I said, we're going to start with the Cosmo. For all those Sex and the City fans out there. So a lot of the times when you see a Cosmo, they will end up being bright red. You want this to be pink. That is the ideal scenario. I mean, obviously, if you prefer more cranberry. Tessa says hi, Tom.
Tom.
If you want your if you want your Cosmo with more if you want your Cosmo to be more cranberry forward, then I would recommend you put more cranberry in there. Just one.
Right. She's on
the live stream. Come and say hi. Hi, Tessa. She says hi. Here, I'll put her comment up. And we can embarrass her. There you go. She says hi, Tom. Lol. Hello. Okay. And yes, Ellie says pink. That's the color you want your Cosmo to be. But obviously, if you do want more cranberry forward flavor, I would recommend you put more cranberry juice in there and make it red. Tessa smiled. Capital D. And I'll put this link back up. Toasttab.com/thecastlebeverly.com. So we're going to start off with our vodka. Today I'm using Svedka Citron. Highly recommend a Citron vodka if you're making a Cosmopolitan. So Svedka is good. I know, oh God, Kettle One makes a really good Citron vodka. I would recommend that. But we're just going to use Svedka. Svedka is a very, very good Citron. vodka. So we're going to do 1.5 ounces of that.
I've been informed that my mother said hello, so hello, Mom.
Did you know to say hello?
Yeah, she did. According to Tom.
Yeah.
There she is.
Hello. Okay, and then we're going to do 1/2 ounce of triple sec. Aside from triple sec, Cointreau is a really good like Curacao orange liqueur that you can use. It has a little bit of spice in it, so it'll really change the complexity of this drink. But if you just want to do like an Allen's triple sec, that's a really good one to use. All right, and then we're going to do 1/2 ounce of lemon juice. And then we're going to try and limit the amount of cranberry we put in here. We're going to do like 1/4 ounce. Cool bartender shot glasses. Josh, which shot glasses are you talking about? Oh, this guy?
Or
Josh, I'll put your question
tall
up.
version.
Or do you want the tall boy? So these are called jiggers. And they're used for measuring cocktails and such. You can find them at literally any place that sells culinary stuff. Yes, those. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure I was right. You can find those at pretty much anywhere that'll sell bartending supplies. Target has them. I think they're like $10. This one right here is the one that I usually use. It's just a little dirty right now. I just didn't have the time to wash it out. But that's totally fine. Usually it'll be one of these that you'll find on the market. They also make ones with the measurements inside, kind of like this one. Yeah, because you can read it. I agree. And they also make glass ones with the measurements on the sides too. All those can actually be found at Target. You could also go to any boutique store. Any culinary store will have them. Ellie. I'm not even going to put your comments up. Yes, so you can find these at any retail store or any what's the word I'm looking for? Walmart might have them. Target definitely has them. That's where I actually got mine. And mine's actually glass and it has the measurements on the side, so you can read it as you're pouring it. I would go with that one, especially if you're just starting out. This one right here is 1.5 ounces. But usually on the market, you'll see one with like a 2 ounce pour and then a 1 ounce pour. So, yeah, now you know. Of course. Don't worry about it. Yeah, don't mind the pumping noise in the background. That is Blake attempting to make a what? A chalky milk. Boy needs his chalky milk. All right. Did I put the cranberry juice in there yet? I don't remember. I think I did. I'll just put a little extra splash in there. I like cranberry juice. It's okay if this turns out a little red. Okay, so now we have all of our ingredients in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some ice and put it in the shaker. I'm actually going to, I lied. I'm going to add a little bit more lemon juice in there too. So yeah, I'm going to add some ice and shake it. I need ice. And then we're going to take our chilled coupe glass and we're going to dump the ice out. And if you just give it a second, let it expose itself to the air, you'll see it's nice and cold. I'm touching it right now and it's... Oh! Yes, Amazon does have jiggers as well. You can buy them on Amazon, but if you're not in the market if you're not in the mood to like order online, I would go with Target. And yeah, there's also a bunch of places that sell kitchen supplies that you can just get a jigger from. Anywhere that sells kitchen supplies will probably have bartending supplies. So Houdini is a really good brand to go by, which Target has a bunch of Houdini products, not projects. So don't forget, if you want to order the Cosmo, you can order on ToastTab, toasttab.com/thecastlebeverly.com, and just click the button. There's no special notes you have to put in there. And now I'm just going to give this a nice hard shake after I cap it off. There we go. right. So now we have our nice chilled coupe glass, and we're going to grab our strainer. I like this one. It has the Monopoly guy on it. And we're just going to put our Cosmo right in there. And so we got that nice bright pink color. I didn't do this for Valentine's Day, did I? I hope not. I don't think I did.
What is it?
The Cosmopolitan. Okay. I feel like I did.
You remember that song?
What? What? I can't either. All right. I know, right? So now I'm going to grab my lemon, and we're going to take a twist off the lemon. I just got to grab a knife real quick. All right, and now we're going to take a peel off the lemon. I'm going to open the chat back up. Josh says, anytime I try to shake, it goes everywhere. Are you hitting the top of the shaker like this when you shake your cocktails? If not, that's what I'd recommend you do. Because once you do that and you start shaking it, the coldness on the inside of the shaker will hold it together. All right, so we have our lemon twist. And we're just going to express that over the cocktail by giving it a squeeze. That'll release the oils. And yeah, that'll release the oils on top of the drink. I would recommend you wipe it around the edge of the drink here and then just drop it right in. And there you have our Cosmopolitan. It looks a little orange in the shot. I think that's just because of the lighting and the way the lemon's reflecting off the pink. But it's pink, I promise. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next cocktail. We're going to do the dry gin martini next. So I'm going to rinse out this shaker, even though I'm not going to need it for this one because I'm going to use this one for stirring. This is the best way to rinse out your shaker if you don't have one of those things to rinse it out, especially if you're making more than one cocktail at a time. I mean, obviously, if you're making the one cocktail, you can just put it in the same dishwasher. But if you're entertaining friends, just put some water in it and shake the water and then dump it out. Okay, so we're going to do a dry gin martini. I'm going to be using Bar Hill gin. Usually with this, you'll see either olives added to it. I'm not going to be using olives. I personally don't prefer putting olives in my martini unless I'm really in the mood for it. And also, we don't have any olives right now anyway. Considering that this gin is made out of honey, it's going to pair really well with a lemon twist. So that's why I'm going to use that. We're going to also use Cinzano dry vermouth. And I'm also going to add a couple of dashes of orange. Oh, that's not orange bitters. Orange bitters. The one without the label was a black food dye that we put into our El Diablos. And that wouldn't have looked good in this black martini, I guess. I will tell you in a minute.
Is it Catan?
Yes, it's Catan. Okay, so we're going to do the dry gin martini. This is probably one of my favorite cocktails. This is what I drink when I'm really in the mood for a nice gin. You can also use vodka. There's nothing wrong with using vodka. I just prefer gin. Citron vodka would be a nice way to go, but any vodka will work with this. I just prefer gin martinis. So yeah. So we're going to do 2 ounces of gin. We're going to do a 4-to-1 ratio of gin to vermouth. So we're going to do 2 ounces of gin. And then we're going to do, half an ounce of dry vermouth. So that's a 4-to-1 ratio. And then we're going to do just 1 dash of orange bitters right into there. That'll just add a nice little citrus flavor to it, pair really well with the lemon. And now we want to stir this. So gin, because it's infused with juniper berries, which is a fruit, it actually has the ability to bruise. So if you shake it, it's going to just become very cloudy and it's going to taste really bitter. If you stir it, you're going to get a nice, crisp, refreshing gin martini. So before I do that, I'm going to chill the coupe glass again with the ice and soda water. I'll be right back. So we have our ice and soda water in the glass. That'll chill the glass and keep the cocktail at the optimal temperature while it's waiting to be served. So now I'm going to add a bunch of ice to this. So, what are you laughing at? What am I doing? Why are you laughing?
Genuine question though, do people complain about a bruised martini?
Yes. You can tell the difference.
I hate that. I hate that that exists.
If the gin bruises, it becomes very cloudy and it's really noticeable. It bruises, yes. I'll show you what I'm... In fact, maybe like in the next couple of episodes, I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Yeah, just purposely wrong.
Purposely messed up drinks. So I'm using a butter knife to stir. We don't have a bar spoon, so I'm just going to use a butter knife. I feel like this is much easier. What? I'm using a knife to stir. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that this is getting frosted on the outside, and you kind of want it to like. Your initial reaction should be to pull away, kind of like when we steam lattes. This will add a little bit of dilution to the drink, but not too much at once. And then we're going to take this guy, put that down, and this should be good. Feels really cold. And we're just going to strain that out. And you get a nice, clear cocktail. And then we're going to do the same thing that we did with the Cosmo with the lemon twist. If you want to order the dry gin martini, go to toasttab.com/thecastlebeverly.com, hit the Cosmopolitan button, and then in the notes type dry martini, gin martini. If you want, I can do the same thing with vodka. Type vodka martini, and I'll know what you're talking about. If you order it right now, I'll make it for you on screen. Give you a shout out and everything, make you famous. Okay, so just like with the Cosmo, we're going to take our lemon swath and we're going to express the oils over the drink. What? How is that inappropriate?
You can't just express oil all over a drink on wine.
I think I just did. And then we're just going to drop that right in. So there we have our dry gin martini. All right. And the last drink we're going to do for the night is the Japanese slipper. Yes, this does count as a martini. This is probably one of the favorites at the castle. A lot of people order this drink. So I'm just going to rinse everything out, make sure... Well, we don't need to rinse this out, because I already rinsed these guys out. I'm just going to rinse out the measuring cup, and we can make a Japanese slipper. All right, so we ran out of coupe glasses, which I understand might be an issue. So we're going to use a champagne flute. Don't judge me. So we're going to start off with 1 ounce of melon liqueur, Midori if you have it. Most people go for Midori, which is a Japanese melon liqueur. But Bull's melon liqueur will work just fine. Then we're going to do 1 ounce of triple sec. This is going to be all equal parts. 1 ounce, 1 ounce, 1 ounce. What? I know we're that bottle is empty. We could probably change that out once we're done here. No. This is a family show.
What?
You heard me. And then we're going to do 1 ounce of lemon juice. This could also count as a sour, but it's more so a martini than it is a sour. I don't really know why. But
It doesn't really have the sour taste to it.
it's not. It's not.
Very sweet.
I was gonna say it's not. It's a little too sweet to be a sour. So yeah, all of our ingredients are in the shaker. So now I'm just gonna grab some ice and we're gonna shake the cocktail. This drink is also on the Toast tab. You don't have to add any special notes or anything. We have this on our menu. Toasttab.com/thecastlebeverly.com. Go under mixed drinks, and Japanese Slipper should be in there in the selection, along with Cosmopolitan. But if you want the dry martini, go to thecastlebeverly.com, toasttab.com/thecastlebeverly.com. Hit the Cosmopolitan button, and then just type in martini, dry martini. If you want gin, I would specify gin. If you want vodka, I would specify vodka. You can go either way. Doesn't really matter. Thomas, who's sitting right behind me, recommends the Japanese Slipper. I do too. Oh, in front of me. Sorry. My bad. I would highly recommend this one too. This one is a favorite here at the castle. So I would highly recommend this one, especially if you guys come in next. Japanese Slipper. All right, so we're going to give this a nice hard shake. Maybe a little more. All right.
Is there a reason why you like
I just do.
up and down? Or
I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a show off. Maybe it does something. Maybe it's Maybelline. And we can just pour that. I think there actually is a reason why people do that. I think it just breaks up the ice more. It's just a more aggressive shake. All right, so we're just gonna pour that right in there. And then same as the last time. These all get the same garnish. We're going to garnish this with a nice lemon twist. I'm going to do a thin lemon twist, though, just because we have a... Oh. Well, there goes that. I just dropped that on the floor.
Hold on.
Thanks. No, Tom, stop making me try to eat and drink things. That might kill me.
So fun, though.
Thanks, Blake. I'm glad you're a team player. So we're going to do a thinner twist, just because it's a thinner glass. I'm going to go ahead and express the oils again. We're going to twist that. We're going to go around the rim. Just so that way you can get that lemon flavor the entire time while you're drinking this. And then we're just going to drop that right in. F. Ellie sent an F in the chat. Press F to pay respects for the lemon twist that I just dropped. It didn't even land in the trash, and the trash is right in front of me. You know, I'm going to throw that away now. F. Press F to pay respect. All right, so we have our 3 cocktails here. I'll put them in the order that I made them. So we have the Cosmopolitan. If you want to order the Cosmo, go to toasttab.com/thecastlebeverly.com. Go over to Mixed Drinks on the menu, and the Cosmopolitan will be there. You can just order a Cosmopolitan. Same with the Japanese Slipper. Go to toasttab.com/thecastlebeverly.com, and you can order the Japanese Slipper online. And if you order it now during the live stream, I'll make it for you. And then we have the dry gin martini, which is not on our menu. Sorry about that. Go to toasttab.com/thecastlebeverly.com. Hit the Cosmopolitan button, and then hit the dry gin martini. Just in the notes, type in dry gin martini, and be sure to specify what spirit you want, whether it's gin or vodka. I'll make it for you either way. Hello.
Wow. We'll do that for you.
Okay. I'm just gonna see the reservation real quick, and then we'll get on to the tasting. So I suppose I should just go in order of which I made them. So right now I'm going to start with the Cosmo. I've never had a Cosmopolitan before, so I'm actually really excited to try it. I haven't. Really?
Yeah.
Tom says that they're your favorite drink. What?
Either those or a Moscow Mule.
Tessa?
Yes.
Tessa. Yeah, Tessa. Tom says they're your favorite drink. Is that true? The Cosmopolitan, if you're still on? I wouldn't blame you if you weren't. Hi, Casey. Casey jumped in and said hi. Hi, Casey. How are you? So, like I said, if you want to order the Cosmo, toasttab.com/thecastlebeverly.com. And also don't forget to support your bartender directly. My Venmo is at Steven-Rudin. You can support me directly while I make these drinks for you. So I guess we'll try the Cosmo first. So, Cosmopolitan, cheers. Wow. Yeah, okay.
Very sweet.
I wasn't really expecting to like that. It's not too sweet. It's like,
They can get really sweet once you start flavoring them.
yeah. But a bare bones Cosmo really isn't that bad, you know? Let me pull the chat back up. There we go. Casey says hi again. Blake, want to say hi to Casey?
I always want to say hi to Casey. Hello, Casey. I'm wearing a pirate shirt.
Yarg.
That's the only information that I have.
That's really it. Yeah. Yeah, this is really good. It's not too sweet. It's a little bit tart, but like the right amount of tart where it's like, ooh, that's, you know, ooh, you know. It's not too sweet. It's really refreshing. Yeah, it doesn't taste like it would like force me to pucker or anything just because of the cranberry and the lemon. I think the triple sec has a lot to do with that, sweetening it. So
Cranberry yummy.
cranberry, very yummy. I bet this would be good with those ocean spray, like the flavored, like the cran mango. We've been drinking a lot of cran pomegranate lately.
Cam and I guzzle cran raspberry juice.
Cran raspberry.
It's so good.
When you guys shop for cranberry juice, if you make any of these, by the way, if you make any of these, post them and we'd love to see them. Be sure to tag the castle. If you guys are going to make any of these, I would highly recommend going through Ocean Spray and just picking out their selection of like flavored, like cran apple, cran raspberry, cran pomegranate. It does, yeah. This is really good. It is definitely like a Massachusetts thing, yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where all the marshmallows
I know
are.
it's made there. I just don't know. Like,
Yeah.
Is it as popular other places?
Uh,
So I assume it was.
No,
It is
grape
pretty.
juice is more popular.
It's kind of like how, like, because we make it, it's popular here, you know? But I mean,
never lived anywhere
I mean,
else, so-
obviously it is popular in a bunch of other places, but we're like the main supply of it. It's mostly like the cake that makes it. Okay, the Ocean Spray commercials.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm aware.
All right, so we're gonna move on to the dry gin martini. I haven't tried this recipe before. I've done a 4-to-1 ratio. That's usually what I do. I've just never included orange bitters in it, so it's gonna be a little orangey. Yeah, I'm really excited to try it. So, cheers, guys. Yeah. The orange is really subtle. The gin is very upfront. Dry vermouth in itself is just really herbaceous. If you want to sub it out for a sweet vermouth, you'd have a Martinez at that point, which is also very good, especially with gin. But the dry vermouth still adds the same amount of herbaceousness. It's just not as sweet. Yeah, this is really good. I don't lose the gin, but it's not as gin forward as I was expecting it to be. It's just very herbaceous and orangey, and then you get that little splash of juniper and honey. And the lemon peel really complements the honey. So I would highly recommend this. This is one of those tonight only things, so obviously feel free to order it, toasttab.com/thecastlebeverly.com. I'll put the link back up. Hit the Cosmopolitan button. and then just type in dry martini at the end of it. All right, and now we're gonna try the Japanese slipper, which this I've had plenty of times just because we make it so often.
I think that was the first drink you made of the year.
Yes, yeah, I think it was. So yeah, I'm gonna try the Japanese slipper. And obviously, if you want to order this drink, it's on our menu, toasttab.com/castlebeverly.com, and then just hit the Japanese slipper. So, cheers. I love melon liqueur so much.
So tasty.
It tastes like a lollipop. Best way I can describe it. Yeah, it just tastes like candy. If you guys are in the mood for candy tonight, I would highly recommend the Japanese slipper. So at the end of every episode, what I like to do is rank the cocktails that I like the most to the cocktails that I don't like as much. Doesn't mean I don't like them. It just means if I was to pick out of the three, this is the one I would be least likely to pick. So as most of you guys know, I don't really have that much of a sweet tooth. So the Japanese slipper will have to be third, unfortunately. And I think that being said, the Cosmo will have to be second. And dry martinis are just a go-to for me, especially when I'm just at a bar or whatever.
I was going to say, like, I wonder
which one's going to be his favorites.
Maybe one with gin in it.
Yeah, that too. It also happens to have gin in it, which is one of my favorite things. Which is probably why I did a gin martini and not a vodka martini. But I'm thinking at some point in the future, I will show you guys why you shouldn't shake a martini. I'll show you what I'm talking about, Tom specifically. I'll show you what I'm talking about when I mean bruised gin. And I'll also do vodka martinis just so I can compare the two because I've never really had them side by side and I've never really been able to.
Do like, one drink or maybe 3 different cocktails.
Yeah, I could do that. Yeah. I just haven't seen like anything aside from gin and vodka. I'm sure there's others, but okay. Tom's telling me to mix these.
Yeah.
Well, Tom says you have to.
Yeah, there's no ice in these.
Well, weird.
Stir them then.
It's just kind of. You said you had the King's Cup.
You got the King's Cup.
All right. So Tom was.
Yeah, it might be better in the glass.
Oh,
Yeah.
True.
We'll figure something out.
Well, the effort was put in.
Yeah.
We can just
The
say
thought
we're
is there.
sponsored by them.
But we're not. I wish we were sponsored. That'd be nice. Hey,
They also
people
like
at
soda,
us.
so-
Wait,
Well, I mean, if you want to sponsor your local bartender, you can tip me directly. Yeah.
why does it make it more expensive when you add it on?
Uh,
It's
you-
already a shot and soda.
Okay, so you just have to type it in the notes.
Okay,
Um,
that's fine.
that's if they add extra.
Gotcha.
Sorry about that, guys.
Sorry.
Feel free to tip your bartender. You can support me directly at Stephen Rudden. You can be my sponsor. You can be my belated Valentine. Yeah. I'll use this for the next ones, but I do want to see what color this makes. So I'm gonna grab a glass. In fact, I'm just gonna grab a small glass. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, sorry. You ever just get into your coworker's way?
Yeah, God. I'm gonna get in your way real quick.
That's fine. Gin and cranberry or something?
Yep.
Cool. I have cranberry juice right here if you want to use that. See, I like to share. All right. So we're going to mix these. It's just, these are all served up. There's no ice, which is really weird. I've never done that before. I'm not going to. I feel like that'll ruin it, you know? So I'm just going to make this, this is going to be more like a Prince's cup. I'm just going to do a small one. We'll do all equal parts. It's,
so pretty.
I know, look at that. Look at that, guys. It's just pink. All right, and then we'll top this off with Japanese slippery. And now it's
lost the pretty.
it's lost the pretty, and we'll still garnish it. I think that's appropriate. So here's our Prince's cup. We're calling it that because it's very tiny, but that's because we made 3 very small drinks without ice. so it's appropriate. Don't forget, if you want to order any of these drinks, go to toasttab.com/ Are you good? Oh, I put it right over there for you. If you want to order any of these drinks, go to toasttab.com/ thecastlebeverly.com. The Cosmopolitan and the Japanese Slipper are already on the menu. So just just hit the mixed drinks button and then make your selection. If you want the dry gin martini, hit Cosmopolitan, but just type martini in the notes and then specify whether you want a gin or vodka martini, and I'll make it for you. And if you want to tip your bartender, you can support me directly on Venmo at Stephen-Rudin. Always tip your bartender.
I gotta bring something else up with it.
So I guess we're gonna try the Prince's Cup. Cheers, guys. It just tastes like juice. Yeah, it doesn't. Tom's gonna come over and try. That works, I guess. We probably. Oh, yeah, there's some right here actually. Don't mind. Tom's gonna give it a taste.
Good old college try.
A good old college try. Yes, Kaylee, thank you. Always tip your bartender.
That's just lemon juice.
It is just lemon juice.
It's just lemon juice.
Yeah, all you taste is just lemon. You get a little bit of the.
I get a little bit of the melon.
Yeah, you don't get a lot of the gin, and the cranberry juice just kind of adds tartness at that point.
Which just it's just at that point it's just more.
It's just more acid, yeah. So yeah, it's not bad. It's just not. It's just juice.
It's just very tart. It's like a sweet tart.
Yes. We've just come up with a new drink. If you want to try the sweet tart, hit the Cosmopolitan button and type sweet tart in the notes.
It costs $40.
It costs just as much as a Cosmopolitan does. Thank you guys for joining me again. I hope you guys had a fun and safe Valentine's Day. And if you make any of these cocktails, we would love to see them. Take pictures of them, post them online, and tag the castle at the Castle Beverly. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you again next week. Peace. Yep. They're clapping, and I didn't end the stream yet.